From what shoes you wear, to what movie you see, you have trouble even making the smallest decisions. You spend so much time deciding what to eat and when. It takes only 10 minutes to decide that you want to have a dog, but it can take up to a month to decide what kind of breed you want it to be. In this video we are going to understand why it takes so long for you to make simple decisions. Almost all of us procrastinate from time to time over things we don't really want to deal with. However, that is very different from being unable to make even the simplest decisions. There are a few reasons for that. First, you are tired of being wrong, and you want to make sure that everything is going to be right this time. You don't want to mess up again. You wait for the right time, and for everything just to be perfect, even though you are sure that this is almost impossible. When a decision must be made and cannot be delayed any longer, you have an army of excuses, just in case it turns out that you were wrong. Even after making the decision, you dwell on it long after it's been made. Second, you cling to the rationalization that with each passing day, you will get wiser and have more information with which to decide. The only problem is that you only get wiser by making decisions, and often the wrong ones. Third, you know that once you decide, you no longer can change your mind, or the situation that you find yourself in, and so you feel helpless. You feel that there is no way out. When you find that there is no exit, you are instantly giving up control, and this is something that you don't want. Fourth, when you have too much information, and too many decisions to make at one time, you freeze up and make none because you are paralyzed by the sheer magnitude of what you need to do. Here are a few steps you can take to overcome this tendency. First, you need to set your priorities right. You need to separate the important decisions from the small ones. Out of powerlessness you focus too intently on little things, and by the time you get to the big things, you feel helpless and overwhelmed. Discipline yourself to give attention to major decisions first. Resolve that you will make all minor decisions, without thinking for a month. Stop overthinking, and overcome the analysis paralysis habit. Toss a coin, and dare to make minor decisions with minimum thinking. Second, make wrong decisions, and live the consequences no matter what they are. What's the worst thing that can happen by buying the wrong book? Almost nothing. We tend to let the consequences of our decisions assume way too much importance. The truth is that the majority of our decisions can be adjusted or even completely reversed. Put your circumstances in perspective. After deliberately making a bad decision, see if you can live the consequences. Swallow your pride, and don't be too much egotistical. Almost everything can change, because life is not static. Even if some situations are difficult or impossible to change, you can always change how you see them by changing your mind. Third, learn from your experiences. Timing is everything, but if you procrastinate, you will end up having nothing. There is no perfect time. Take action. A wrong decision is usually better than no decision at all. At least you know where you stand. Stephen King's first novel was rejected 30 times. If it weren't for King's wife, Carrie may not have ever existed. After being consistently rejected by publishing houses, King gave up, and threw his first book in the trash. His wife, Tabitha, retrieved the manuscript and urged King to finish it. Now, King's books have sold over 350 million copies, and have been made into countless major motion pictures. Break through your paralysis by resolving in advance that if your decision does not lead to the result you want, at least you will learn from your mistakes, and not repeat them in the future. Let's say for example, that like Stephen King, you too have the dream of publishing your manuscript. Even if you hear no from every publisher, at least you know where you stand, and you are in position to adjust a bit your manuscript if needed, so it can get results from someone else. If you are thinking about giving up on a goal, until the conditions in your life are just right, chances are you'll be waiting a long time. There is no perfect time to do something. Looking for the perfect time is just an excuse to procrastinate. Instead of giving up, continue from where you are with what you've got. After a few months, you can either be closer to your dreams, or be exactly in the same place that you are today. Never give up just because you think the time isn't right. Try, learn and grow. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.